Alright Pistons fans, so in today's video we are going to be talking about Nahshon Bones Hyland. Now this is something that actually is a shock to me. I'm going to put the image on the screen here. It's a shock to me because the Pistons are actually targeting him. This is not someone who I expected the Pistons to be targeting in the draft, but they are. And apparently they're highly interested in him. So I decided to make a video about it, and I'm going to give you guys basically what you need to know about someone like him, because I know him being at VCU, he's not someone who had the biggest spotlight on him. So I'm going to give you guys a cool 5-6 minute video so that I can give you guys the quick information about Bones Hyland. So let's get into this, man. So he's a point guard slash shooting guard combination out of VCU, as I just mentioned. He's 20 years old, 6'3", 165 pounds. In college, he averaged 19 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and shot 37% from the three-point line. So I'm going to get into the positives, then the negatives, and then I'm going to wrap the video up. So the positives, first thing I'm going to mention that most people compare him to, most people compare this dude to Immanuel Quickley. So think about Immanuel Quickley, put that type of player into your mind when you're thinking about a player like Bones Hyland. So the first thing that I like about him is his shooting. He's a pretty good shooter. There will be some nights where he's a little bit off, but overall, the shooting of Bones Hyland, very, very solid. He can hit the three ball from all sides of the court, and then occasionally he'll take a Curry type shot or a Dame Lillard type shot from deeper. But for the most part, overall, really good three-point shooter. The next thing I'm going to say is his aggressiveness slash his confidence, man. This is someone who's going to be really, really aggressive, and he's also someone who's going to be confident when shooting the basketball. He won't be afraid to shoot shots. You know, late in games, if you give this man the ball, he will not be afraid to shoot it. He is someone who's very confident and is willing to take shots. The next thing I'm going to mention is his handle. He has a pretty above average handle. I really, really like it. Yeah, he can work on it a little bit, but I believe in the NBA, he can get by with that handle. And then the last thing I'm going to mention is his speed. Again, with him only being 165 pounds, he may weigh more pounds by the time I'm making this video, but still somewhere around 160, 170. With that weight, he's someone with pretty good speed. So overall, to wrap up the positives about him, I really, really like his offensive game. I like his shooting, I like his handle, and I really, really like his confidence. So overall, offensive game, very, very positive. I enjoy watching the film on him. Now let's talk about the negatives. So the negatives to Bones Hyland is defense. For me, defense is something that I really, really struggle while watching this man's game. I did not like the defense that I've seen from him. He'll need some work on that side of the floor once he gets to the NBA. And also with him only being 165 pounds, he can get bullied very, very often in the NBA when he's going up against taller, stronger point guards. The next thing I'm going to say is, as I just mentioned, his weight is a problem. It's going to take a few years for him to get up there with his weight because he's a weak player right now. No offense to him, but he's a weak man right now. Heck, I don't even play basketball, and me and him are only 20 pounds apart. I weigh 140, he weighs 160, and that's a problem. He should not be anywhere near me if he's going to play basketball in the NBA. So I feel like his weight, he needs to get that up, and hopefully he will, as the years progress, get his weight up. And the last thing I'm going to say is his turnovers slash decision making. He averaged 3 turnovers per game in college. Now you can credit that to him not having the best teammates in the world because he didn't have the greatest teammates at VCU, but I did want to mention that his decision making, his playmaking, and turnovers just overall in that area, he needs to work on that. He struggles with that currently, and going into the NBA, that will not be something that I would consider his strength. I would consider that a weakness. You know, we have someone like Killian Hayes, who's a very good playmaker, a very good passer, and then we have someone like Bones Hyland, not a good playmaker, not a good passer, high turnover margin. Again, I understand his teammates, but I just want to mention that his turnover margin is kind of high, and his decision making needs some work. So Pistons fans, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below. To wrap this video up, the only thing about Bones Hyland that's got me questioning it, it's kind of crazy that we're going for another point guard slash shooting guard combination when we already have so many guys on the roster. Killian Hayes, Saben Lee, Corey Joseph, DSJ, Frank Jackson. We already have so many point guards slash shooting guards on the roster. I don't really understand why you would go for someone like Bones Hyland when you already have that many shooting guards on the roster. But I do understand, you know, with the Immanuel Quickley comparison, who wouldn't want a type of player like that on your roster? Someone who's confident, he can hit the three ball, he's fast, has a nice handle to him. So who wouldn't want that type of player on your roster? You know, I understand why the Pistons would go after someone like Bones Hyland. Would I go after someone like him? With the roster that we have, I don't know, because we already have all these point guards, but man, he's a pretty darn talented player. I wouldn't necessarily be upset if the Pistons decide to go after someone like him. So Pistons fans, let me know how y'all feel in the comment section below. Like this video, comment on this video, share this video. Thank y'all for 2K, and I'm out.